Salutations and welcome back to Hobbiton, My Survival World and the Attack the B-Team Mod Pack. I'm your host, DapperDemon, and we are going back into the Dream World today. Hopefully we won't get a nightmare, maybe we will. Either way, it's gonna be fun. So, last time, I have 3 bruises sleeping left. Let me just toss this stuff into my inventory that I don't need. Last time, when we went into the Dream World, we got a nightmare and we went in near our base, but not actually where we spawned into the world. So that, since I spawned in the same place I went into the dream, that shows me that no matter where I go into the dream in the world, that is where I will appear in the dream world. When, like right now I'm in this little forest clearing, that means that if I go into the dream world right now, I will appear in a forest clearing like this, but without all the stuff I've added to it. So, that is actually what I'm going to do first, is do that here, and then I wanted to test out if villages generate in that world or not. So I'm going to find a village to probably... The easiest one would probably just be the one at our launch facility. So I'll probably do that one. I need to finish up this hut. I'll try and work on that on the weekend. But, yeah, so... I have class in about an hour and a half. Hopefully I can get this video at least rendered before class. That way I can upload it while I'm in class. But, maybe not. So, this may be a bit of a late upload. So, without further ado, let's, get on with it. Pardon me. Now, the only thing you can take into the dream world, I don't know if I can actually take this disturbed cotton back there or not. I know the icy needle you can take with you. But, yeah. So, here we go. Hopefully we don't get a nightmare again. Might get a nightmare again, who knows? Downloading terrain. Could probably cut this part out. And there we go. Okay, I'm gonna shift into a bat or an owl. Yep, we got a nightmare. We got a nightmare. Ah, dang. But a look at our hearts will show us that I think even though I can't see the Tinker's Construct hearts, they're still in effect. So that's good to know, because that means I still have. Wait, no, because it's only at 2 rows, because he was hurting me, and it still got it down a bit. Okay, no, it's going up now. Never mind, I was wrong. It's going up. Okay, so I think it just has to adjust, because when I spawn in this world, it's not adjusted to how many hearts I actually have. Oh yeah, I forgot there was this giant waterfall blocking tons of stuff. Actually, no, I don't think this was here. Well, let's block that off, because that's kind of annoying. Okay, so I'm going to try to get something together, like a weapon or something, and actually fight the, I'm pretty much starting from scratch here, so this could be pretty difficult. But I'm going to try to fight the nightmare, because I'm not sure if you get anything for killing it. I know it'll pretty much, after you kill it, it'll leave you alone for a while, but then it'll keep coming back. I know there are ways to pretty much make sure that you don't get a nightmare when you come in to the world, but for the first batch of brews, I just wanted to try things out as they are. Also, I did get a comment from my cousin on the last video. I forget exactly what it said, so I'm going to have to check that real quick. I know it asked, one of the things it said was, it wondered whether I could catch these golden snitches. I know you can, because somebody else did it, but I can't remember how. So if I can figure out what those are called, I can look it up. If one will stand still long enough for me to look at it and see the name. What was that? Okay, well, spirit. Okay, they're spirits. So I'll look that up later. I need to get some wood, though. Wood. You have armor. What are the chances of you giving that to me? That's gonna take a while to punch him to death. There's that nightmare just always following us. And if I look at my map, the map generates newly in here too. So any of the stuff I've discovered before actually isn't on this map, because this is a different world, you know. So. But I can sort of operate from memory. And I know I remember there being a jungle biome down this way. But actually, I don't want to explore too much before I actually get into things, so. I'm honestly not sure what to do here. Why don't I take a break for a second and read that comment and see if I can figure out a way to catch the spirits, and I'll get back to you in a second. Okay, so I guess basically if I hit the spirit enough, it becomes a subdued spirit. If I kill it, I guess, probably. So, a subdued spirit can get picked up and then taken back into the overworld. There we go. Got one. Ah! And I'm getting attacked by a nightmare. So here we have a subdued spirit. I guess I can take that back into the overworld. And then I can, I guess I can't get the morph from these things, though. But I can place that, when I place that in the overworld, the spirit will spawn, like, it'll, I guess, wake it up again. So I guess I probably don't get the morph because I'm technically not killing these things. Will you leave me alone? Oh yeah, he becomes invincible for a while after I hit him. I forgot about that little detail. Okay, so what I want to do is get like a sort of base of operations in the dream world set up, but that's going to be hard to do with all these things with the nightmares attacking me. I know there are ways to, I already mentioned that, there are ways to make sure that you don't get a nightmare, or at least increase the chances of getting something other than a nightmare. Otherwise, pretty much every time you go into this world, which I guess is technically called the spirit world, not the dream world. Every time you go into the spirit world without making some preparations, you're probably going to get a nightmare. There's a high chance of it. But, yeah. So, I think what I'm going to do now is prick myself with an icy needle and go to the village to see if the villages spawn in the spirit world or not. So, I'm just going to go up here. And actually, no, I don't really need to be anywhere specific for this. So just use the needle. Okay, and here I am back in the waking world, and now I have my subdued spirit with me. So if I don't want to just release this thing here, because it'll probably fly off and never be seen again. But, oh, my hunger's back up too. I guess the hunger's only... So your hunger in the dream world doesn't affect your hunger in the real world. That's also good to know. Also, I can't tell what my hearts are or what my actual health is because I'm not... I think your health in the dream world probably doesn't affect your health in the real world either, though, so... I've never actually flown around over here. Interesting terrain. Okay, well, I'm going to go back to, I'm going to go to the village, or find a good village, and I will see you when I'm ready to pop into the spirit world. I kind of want to do this world, but this village, but this village was kind of a mess before I ever even got here. So maybe I should try it with the other one that we found way back when and see how that one goes. Okay, so this is the other village, and I forgot there's actually villagers in here that I made sure to keep protected. So there's nobody in the apothecary, obviously. There's a chicken back here. But I will go into this Tinker's Construct building. I'll just break this dirt block. And then place it again. Because I was keeping this guy safe for some reason, but I can't remember why. I think it's just because he's a Tinker's Construct villager. I think this is where we found the full guard, yeah. Wow, that was a while ago. This is episode 81, guys. This is... Wow. But anyway, I will shift back into myself. And I will drink this thing right here. Okay, so, here we are. Looks like a negative on the, question of villages spawning. Not seeing any village. And actually, I don't remember this lake being here, so I guess this kind of was covered by the village. Okay, good to know that there's pretty much no one here. I'm all alone when I come to the spirit world. Good to know. Well, I'm gonna fly around, see if I can find any more cotton, and I'm kind of low on time here, so I think I will just see you with the spoils of war or whatever when I'm outside the spirit world and ready to end off the episode. Okay, so I didn't get any more of the cotton, but I'm here at my base, so I can test this thing out and see how this goes. So I'm gonna try this thing out in. Let's just put it right here. So now that's awake. I don't know if you can actually do anything with the subdued spirits or not. I'm pretty sure you just hit him to get him back to, you know, subdued form. I'm running out of time to record though, so you know what? I'll catch it again later. So I'll just shift back into myself, or no, I'm already myself. So oh, it dropped. Did it hit something? Oh well. Anyway, there we go. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Next time we'll probably enter the spirit world again. Maybe try to get a dream this time. But until then, farewell.